What's up, everybody? Hey, fantasy football camp day one is in the books, and I'm telling you, it has been one of the most unbelievable things I have ever done in my life. And I'll tell you that it all started, I guess you can say, Monday night. Monday night, we had a little party at the fantasy football house where I got to meet a lot of these guys for the very, very first time. So the brotherhood started there. And then the next day, Patty and I rolled up at the Embassy Suites, and there was a lot of anticipation. Got to see some of these guys, like I said, at the fantasy camp house. And when they kind of blew the whistle and said, "Let's load up," it became reality. And I know my wife Patty was taking pictures of me, and there were people, making comments on Facebook like Mike looks really, really serious. But you know what? It wasn't that it was serious. It was it was like everything that I could possibly do without just crying like a baby. I mean, it was really, really tough to just hold in my emotions because I've been waiting for this for 3 years, and it's become a reality. So we loaded up the bus. We headed to the stadium. There were ushers to greet us. We went into the lounge there. We checked in, and then we went right into the locker room to our locker room assignments that had our name, our football number, and where we were from on our little nameplate on the locker. And then we got fitted for helmet and shoulder pads. Just crazy putting on that gold helmet. Oh my God, it was just insane. So then we had our first meeting. We had a meeting, and barely once the meeting began, who walks in? Marcus Freeman. Coach Freeman walked in and gave us a nice little motivational talk. He had his complete offensive staff and defensive staff introduced everybody. I mean, it was just, I don't think many of us expected that, but he has been around the entire time. I mean, he's been very accessible to us campers, which means a lot. And let's see, I'm just kind of looking over this. So yeah, after that meeting, we got dressed, um, helmet, shorts, and went out and had our very, very first practice. We got to take a picture on our way out to practice with Coach Freeman right at the Play Like a Champion Today sign. So I cannot wait to get that picture. We had practice, and I mean, it was amazing. Um, Cleats, the whole 9 yards. It was so cool to be down there on that field. And then let's see. So after practice, then we had dinner there at the stadium with the football team. That was so cool. We only had a couple people per table so that we could have football players come in. So, Reggie Brooks, who was a Heisman candidate, I actually met him several years ago, but he was there. And then obviously all the football players. That was just a treat in itself for those guys to even spend time with us. And from there, we actually walked down the steps of the stadium to to the floor of the stadium, to the field, uh, and we walked out to the 50-yard line where we had chairs and we all sat in chairs and we all kind of talked about our story as far as why we were there. And if you've been following my videos, you know why I was there. I explained it in the announcement and some of the other videos leading up to it. So yeah, day one, the little meeting down at the 50-yard line, that was truly amazing. A lot of grown men crying, talking about why we wanted to go to camp there, how we ended up there. And yeah, I was one of them. There's no doubt about it. I did better than I thought, but but it was just interesting listening to their story. Uh, you can tell there's a brotherhood there. Lot of support. These people are knowing each other. It's just a way, a very personal way to be part of something bigger than yourself and being part of Notre Dame. So day one's in the books. I can't wait for day two. And let's go get them. And what do you say? I brought my little buddy with me. He's been keeping me company. Yeah, go Irish. We'll see you tomorrow.